Hello, namaste to the Streets for Challenge team of Udaipur. We are a young team comprised of Devya Sharma, landscape architect from Udaipur, Praneeth Nevarekar from Bombay. He's a strategic planner and an urbanist, and myself, I'm Abhinand from Hyderabad. Unlike many Indian cities, Udaipur is fortunate to have evolved organically with narrow streets and open courtyards, integrated with its market areas, institutions, and cultural hubs, predominantly becoming the identity in the past 5 centuries. Next slide. The Indiranagar Colony Kachi Basti is a quaint yet dynamic neighborhood situated in the southern part of Udaipur. As any other informal settlement in the urban cities of modern India, it becomes an unwanted element. Despite housing a large proportion of its blue-collar workers, it is completely cut off from the nearby areas by the highway. What we are trying to do is we are trying to shift the perspectives by analyzing the positives and negatives of the site and gaining a thorough understanding of the socio-economic context is quite essential. Within itself, the Basti is a separate microcosm with largely pedestrianized movement on paved surfaces and intimate private courtyards amongst the residents. It majorly lacks soft mobility routes and spaces for interaction. The major issues faced need to be resolved, such as poor management of waste and the urgent need for renovation. This can be achieved through collective campaigns to raise awareness amongst the residents. The biggest strength of the site is the lakefront vistas. The lakefront connects the smaller parks around the lake of Govardhan Sagar and connects to the larger loop of multiple lakes in the city of Udaipur. Our general strategy is to have a conceptual plan to move forward by understanding three different entities. The first is the lakefront itself. The second are the courtyards. And third are the interconnected street network. By using these three networks with an interplay by a manifesto that we have prepared for this project, we'll understand how the project moves ahead. The manifesto for dynamic Indiranagar colony Basti makes for a broader framework through the holistic integration of two important factors, so social factors and environmental factors at a local scale. The manifesto seeks a bottom-up approach through community participation and design interventions through three distinguished categories. The three distinguished categories are tactical urbanism, physical urbanism, and infrastructural urbanism. The site has a great potential to recreate the waterfront vistas along the entire Govardhan Sagar, integrate the individual parks around the lake through a single cycling transit loops around the lake, connecting the Smart City Park to the north, Panadhyaya, Swarna Jayanti Park, and the Digambar Jain Temple. This also presents a Kachi Basti from a betterment point of view and adds a stimulus into the economic lives of the residents. Coming to the first category, tactical urbanism. Tactical urbanism are short-term interventions such as climate-resistant furniture using recycled wood, wider footpaths, cycle transit routes along the Basti, artwork to uplift the beauty of the dilapidated facade of the place, and also replant new green infrastructure that are native and drought-prone species to Rajasthan. Using such tactical tools and individually in combination, we can help to reclaim the streets for non-motorized transport. This can help in adding an art district in the northern side of the northern part of the site, thus transforming the monofunctional residential settlement into an eccentric street with increased pedestrian use and improved walkability amongst the users. Next, the neighborhood presents an ideal situation for implementing safer pedestrian avenues and to seek non-motorized or car-free streets for its residents. To have safe and walkable streets is an ideal situation desirable for any urban neighborhood. Walking and cycling could become the primary mode of transport within the area. Next, further street and lakefront beautification through interconnected streets can also help to reinvigorate the social context in which the current residents are living in. Miniature paintings can be a supplementary feature. The second factor is the physical urbanism. This tool helps to socially reincorporate the courtyards for community interaction, and helps to productively use the lakefront areas. Having many crossings and signages for differently abled people will help make the streets safe. And at the same time, it also strives for economic and sustainable engagement by creating a sort of a workshop area in the vicinity of the government school and the community center, a mobile library for children, and a boat jetty in the northern side you can see for the tourists, for the seasonal tourists. The community center will make a socially active space for multi-purpose uses such as weddings, performance, and Republic Day celebrations. Funding aspects are the most important key thing. This is where the infrastructural urbanism, the third part, comes in, where long-term strategy needs to be placed to create rainwater harvesting channels, bioswales for local waste management of organic waste. The road access can be cut off for vehicular movement on weekends, thus to transform the entire lakefront into a high activity zone for people and community. This lakefront edge will help establish small playgrounds for kids, seasonal market areas, and hangout places for residents, and thus enhance the quality of life and livelihood inside the neighborhood. At last, what we think is, we believe that there is a huge productive space, and that's where the new urbanism can reconnect the Indira Gandhi Colony Basti to the Govardhan Sagar Lake to create a unified community asset, not just for the people, but also for the entire city of Udaipur, and make a universal public space that is safe and accessible for all. Thank you.